Hi everyone. If you're terrified about your Christmas day and your eating habits this year, you want to keep watching this video as I'll be sharing 4 really simple hacks to help you survive Christmas and the festive season without overeating or binging this year. My name is Milda and I help women overcome emotional eating and bad food habits. And actually the biggest mistake that I see people do on Christmas Day and during big festivities is ditching the regular routines and ditching the regular habits. And the reason for that is that sometimes we get so excited and so much stressful stuff is happening that we forget to eat breakfast or drink water or do all those things that may help us continue to be a bit more balanced. So one of the first things I really advise everyone should do is stick to breakfast. So make sure that you're having a good substantial breakfast, good nutritious breakfast of protein, good fats, potentially carbs as well. I know that so often people avoid having the breakfast or having lunch because of the next big meal that's coming up. So if you do avoid having those meals, what's going to happen is that when you get to the big meal, you're going to be so hungry that you'll probably overeat and even binge. So just be aware of that. So eating breakfast. Second thing is making sure that you're not having too much caffeine. I know that so often because of the excitement and everything that's happening, people tend to drink a little bit too much caffeine. I don't just mean coffee, it's also black tea, green tea even. So trying to stick to 1 or maximum 2 cups of caffeinated drinks per day. However, with caffeine, what it does, it elevates your cortisol and adrenaline levels. Either you're resting or you're stressed. So imagine if you're already quite stressed with all the Christmas preparations, chances are that your cortisol and adrenaline are going through the roof. And what that means when you sit down to eat is that you're still driven by adrenaline and cortisol, and chances are, once again, you probably will overeat or eat way much that you would like. So instead of caffeinated drinks, just simply stick to water or herbal teas, which are really balancing for that day. Make sure you take mini breaks. So the world isn't going to stop if you take a 5-minute break every couple of hours. And actually, again, you're balancing that blood sugar, you're getting yourself into a bit better space, and you're able to reflect and kind of take things one step at a time. Now, when you get to eat the meal, when you're already there, make sure that you're slowing down, that you're chewing well. I know that, once again, if you've been rushing all day, the tendency is to just kind of rush through the meal. But make sure that you're taking some breaks, you're taking some deep breaths in between, putting cutlery down, and just simply immersing yourself in the conversation and trying to be a bit more mindful. In that way, you're much more likely to eat less for that meal, but also you're actually giving a chance for your hunger and satiety signals to give you a sign that you're full. It takes about 20 minutes for those signals to come through. So if you're rushing through your meal, you may not be able to do so. Right, so I hope this helps. I hope this helps to avoid overeating and binging through Christmas and the festive days following from that. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how to ditch sugar cravings and just general food cravings for good, head over to my page, nutritionpath.co.uk, where you can find the 7-day meal plan to curb cravings for good. Bye.